think that it's necessary that the U.S. and Israel have a close relationship. The U.S. benefits from Israeli technology and military cooperation, and Israel is the only democracy in the region.
Fatah was the leading party. Hamas was voted in. Then the world said we don't want Hamas, even though they were voted for. And they have something now called an emergency government, which is mainly Fatah. You know, we're so proud of you. Good job. You're now a democracy. Wait, you voted for people we don't like. You can't be a democracy anymore. That's exactly what happened. When people come out and say you voted for this, you are not. Your vote isn't legitimate. It stops you from ever wanting to do it again.
So the U.S. definitely has a stake in supporting Israel. Furthermore, Israel's become a mercenary state. The United States, due to domestic activism, could not send arms to its terrorist allies in Nicaragua and Guatemala and El Salvador. So what it did was it got Israel to send arms.
As far as support for the Palestinians, the U.S. has given billions of dollars in aid to the Palestinians over the last 60 years or so, and has tried to bolster various Palestinian leaders to no avail. Almost any Israeli you talk to believes, I think, in a two-state solution.
If there was a two-state solution, it would be the West Bank and Gaza making up Palestine. But I think increasingly the people I talk to don't think a two-state solution is possible any longer. Do I see it happening anytime soon? There's some people that try to say there'll be a two-state solution in this year. No, I don't think there will be one in this year. Because you have Arabs, Palestinians living in Israeli territories that don't get the same treatment, that are fighting for their civil rights to begin with. Because they are Israeli citizens, they do pay taxes and that kind of thing, but they don't get all the benefits that a Jewish Israeli citizen would get. But I do believe that eventually, because people are starting to get fed up with it, I do believe eventually there will be some kind of compromise. There has to be for people to be able to live, for an Israeli state to survive, for our Palestinian people to thrive. There has to be. So
I think peace can still be reached. I think Abbas and Omar have been talking for a long time now. I think that it can be reached.
The other day, someone who is a Jew here on campus asked me, well, so what's the Palestinian position? They want all the Jews to go into the sea, right? They want all the Jews to leave. I've never heard that said in any group here on campus, and even Hamas, which I think formally has that position, has stated several times that it will agree to a two-state solution if that's what the people want.
It's just that no one has seen, there's never been a government in Palestine that had absolute control. The closest person to have absolute control of the Palestinians was Yasser Arafat, and he had a great opportunity to create peace, but he squandered it. Yasser Arafat received millions and millions of dollars in aid, and they found out that he was siphoning that money off and sending it to his wife, who was living in France.
I think that people are ready for peace.
The Palestinians want the military out of their land, and they don't want to be occupied anymore.
There definitely is a logic to both sides. I will not deny the fact that any person wants to live peacefully, they want to live securely, and for me it's very illuminating to be able to see both sides, because everyone wants security and they want harmony in their lives, they want to live peacefully. Have your security, have your peace, but not at our expense.